Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Uncle Bruce. I'm back, and I'm back early. We're on the air. We're back on Sofi. We're trading at 5:30 right now, up 68 cents. Sorry, we're down 68 cents on the session. We're at 5:30 a share right now. We were as low as 482 at the low before the leak came out, the early release of financials, which I know a lot of you were waiting on. We're waiting on. We got the financials, we got the release, we know the numbers, and the stock now is called for trading. And the good news is that while all this nonsense has been going on, we had a recovery of over 400 points on the Dow from the low of the day. We're now up 150 on the Dow Jones. And this is leading to a positive momentum trade all over the place. Gamestop is only down $1.40 now. It's back to $97 after hitting the $88 low today. We could well be green all over the place. And the strategy that I had mentioned to you this morning about the idea that we might have an update today, a stronger relief rally than one thinks because we're so oversold. This could have GameStop going quite a bit higher if it plays out. In the meantime, Sofi is catching a bit of a movement here, a bit of a bid. We're at 62 million traded now on Sofi. So I think that's 20 million since the 42 million shares where we were stopped at. I thought we had 42 million traded before the halt. We're now at 62 million and climbing, and we're now at 526 a share on Sofi. And we're going to see how this all kind of levels out. We'll just see what's going on. Rob, how you doing? I'm waiting a bit for GameStop calls, and you should. So I would not be writing GameStop calls right here, even though the stock is back to 96.50. I would not be doing this. I'm curious to see just how this market rallies for the balance of the day and the afternoon. Now, Twitter is only down 45 cents. Carvana down 80. It was down to $35. It's now back to 37, almost 38. This had been green just a while ago. AMC is still down 57 to 11.95, but it was as low as 11.50. Matterport is only down 3 cents. Cyxtera down 21 cents. ME is only down 1.5 cents. Spire is up 6 cents. We've got a Smart Rent down 7 after reaching a low of 369. It's now back to 390. We have Pfizer up 32 cents. We've got Hewlett Packard up 148 to 38.49. It was as low today as 37.42. Robinhood back to 9.40 after crapping out down to 8.92. We've got hang on here. Oh, come on, phone. There we go. We've got Vanik up 6.88. It was as low today as 221. It's now 227. It's come back strongly. Home Depot was as low as 287. It's now 293. We got IBM down 540 to 128.98, and it's kind of hanging around there, surprisingly. So Microsoft was as low as 265. It's now 272. It's now 740 higher. Apple was as low as 152.93, now 155.85. And we've got Goldman down 289 at 306. It was as low as 374 cents. So that's come back $6. Cisco up $1 to $50. Facebook up $4. Amazon up 7. Tesla up 17. Google up 57. So we got a turnaround there. But the story right now, it's all about Sofi, 518 to 522. We're jumping around. 65 million traded. We touched a high, I think, of 528, 530, something like that is kind of what the highest price that I saw since the halt on Sofi. This morning we reached a low of 482 briefly before the leak was revealed and the halt and everything. And here we are now at 515 to 518 as we're slipping a little again, down 82 cents on the day at 513, 514, 82, 84 cents. So we're going to have to see how this all plays out. GameStop down $3 to 95.78. It just about broke even about 15 minutes ago. The Dow right now is only up 42 points. It had made a major turnaround here at this point. We'll see if there's another wave of buying coming in. The Dow is as low as 31,887. It's now 32,305. So 413 points higher than the low, and that was just after the noon hour. That low was at 12:30 Eastern time. It's 2:19 Eastern here. This is a huge turnaround. Now, will there be another wave of buying, and will the Dow have an update? I think it will. I think the Dow will close solidly in the green today. I have this vibe. I see the Nasdaq up 1.6%. I see S&P up 0.73. The Dow is way behind the other two indexes. I mean, the Nasdaq is telling us that the Dow should be up 400 points right now. So yeah, there's strength in the Nasdaq, which is going to affect the rest of the market, I think, because that's the one that's been under the most pressure. I put in a super stinky offer for a 110 for May 27, 1450. Last bid was like $6, says Rob. Rodrigo, thoughts on SoFi's earnings report? They beat second quarter guidance and they're raising the guidance. Swinson, I tried to take a few days off from the market and SoFi goes crazy. Looks like we're trading again, though. I like the SoFi story. I like all about it. I am disappointed and I'm saddened by. I'm hoping and I'm praying that a lot of innocent investors are not getting really taken to the cleaners by these rumor mongers out there who are spreading whatever they are spreading regarding the guidance part of the story. This is all bunk, the guidance part, because yeah, a company can say we think we're going to make this much to this much money. They're doing the best they can, but I mean the difference between one guidance and their guidance is like $2 million on a $300 million revenue entity that is growing leaps and bounds. I mean, the people are freaking out that they can't meet their guidance, which is 50% greater than it is now. Oh, let's tank the stock 20%. Stupid to sell this stock. Anyone giving it away down here is an idiot. And you know what? I say get out. If you don't like the story, bail. And the rest of us will pick you off. We'll grab the stock and we'll enjoy the gains. Thank you very much. 68 million shares traded now, 68.5 million. And again, it popped up into this 530 range, 535 range very suddenly. That's where it opened. And now it's slumping back to 510. But don't be surprised if this stock pops again, that this stock, SoFi, starts to run from here. Wouldn't be surprising to me at all. DQ thumbs up number 28 and Aurora number 32. Thank you guys for joining me. 170 on Texas Instruments, unfortunately, for Nick. That one is up 544. The Dow now up 100 again. We got a 35-point gain on S&P. We've got 37. Let's say we're up 219 on NASDAQ. This is where the Dow should be heading right now. The NASDAQ is up 1.89%, almost 2%. The Dow's only up a third of a percentage point. It's 1/6 of where the NASDAQ is. It's way ahead of it. The Dow should be up 700 right now, and I'm wondering if it's going there now, if it's going to go there, because this market, there is money coming in here, but it's coming into NASDAQ first, and it's coming into the Dow stocks secondly. We're now up 123 on the Dow. SoFi 514, just up 4 cents from the last 510 range here, just down 84 cents on the session overall. So it's still way down, and it should be way up. This stock should be 750, 850 now. That's where SoFi should be right now, because these numbers that came out today were fantastic, absolutely wonderful numbers. But again, I keep talking about the fact that this isn't a SoFi corporate story. This is a SoFi shareholder story. And we got some shaky holders of this stock, really loosey-goosey speculators, probably margin to the tilt, and they're getting whacked. And right now, 517 on another recovery. We'll just see how this goes. It's volatile. It is volatile. Cody, number 33, thanks for your dedication. Uncle B. Swinson, I hear you, AB. Uncle Bruce is just disappointing. I smell currency, number 36. Thumbs ups. Asha Nomad. We bought 200 more SoFi at 494. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Buying it down here at 516. You are stealing this paper, even if you buy it here. You're under $6. It is a stupid giveaway as long as it's down on the day, it's a stupid giveaway. John Beckman, number 6. Alberto, wait, what? He started early. What? Jennifer, thanks for coming on early, Uncle B. 556, Rocket Lab down 11, 511 on SoFi. GameStop 95.05 down 374. Twitter 47.62 down 34 cents. ATIP down 5 cents. The Dow up 38 points, and it is woefully underperforming the NASDAQ. But I have a feeling the Dow is going to come on. I think we're going to have an update today. We'll just see how this last hour and a half goes. We are on early today. It's SoFi's fault. We're here, 512, last trade on SoFi. Volume now, 70,300,000. We've traded 28 million since the relisting. I don't know about whether shorters are hurting the stock. I don't know if there's an organized campaign going on. I don't know. My hunch here is SoFi, within 6 months to a year from now, you won't recognize this company. They'll be so much bigger. And this stock at 514 is a joke. This is an absolute joke of a price. But I can't talk sense into the Wild West gamblers that are out there right now. The kind of volume that's now trading this stock, the speculators everywhere. Sooner or later, there is a law of supply and demand where the stock runs out and it just takes off. And I think that more and more people are coming into the stock bit by bit, day by day, week by week, that will do what you guys do. You'll just pick off these super cheap shares as you can and just tuck them away in your account. And you'll think about selling them at 25 to 50 bucks a share, maybe. And even if it gets to 25, most of you won't sell a single share. You'll be writing options on them, and you're going to be making serious premiums in your pocket. Right now, the speculation is on the stock. As the stock goes higher, the speculation will shift into the options on the stock. And right now, gamblers can spend $5,000 or so and buy 1,000 shares of this stuff. But once this reaches 15, 20, and $30 a share, they'll have to spend $5,000 to gamble on the options on this stock. That's where they're headed. But right now, the casino floor is filled with people playing the stock rather than the contracts on SoFi. 510 right now is the trading price at the moment. Last I see, down 86 on the day with a volume of 71 million. We've added almost 30 million volume since the halt was lifted. 508 right now. CMP, I was number 5, thumbs up, right on. John, paper-handed weenie babies, there you go. Shays, Alberto, now you're here. He's going to say the good stuff. Friends, 9,000 at 487. That stink bit is stinking up the place. Norto, Shays, thanks as long as Theo understands. Breach Boy, hi, Uncle B. Looks like SoFi woke us up. Not your daddy's doobie. Come on, SoFi, you can do it. John, I do not understand this sell world. It is crazy. Again, I'm only saying to you guys, if you can afford any of this stock, you buy it right here, you pick it up, you tuck it away, and you say, thank you, sir. May I have another? The company is quickly building its revenue. It's growing its base of clients. And if they get if there's a moratorium on this student debt thing, is there any kind of a thing happening? If there's talk, if we find out any details about what kind of numbers is the administration thinking about with regard to student debt forgiveness, then we can extrapolate into SoFi what that means to SoFi. None of that info was talked about in any press release or anything else. SoFi will then be able to say, well, if the administration is going to forgive the first $25,000 that people owe, or whatever that number is, for us at SoFi, it means that of our entire student loan portfolio, half of it will be paid out in full. That could be $750 million, $1 billion. I don't know the number. Anybody know the number? You tell me what the number is on their debts. This would be a huge cash windfall for SoFi. People think this is negative. This is positive, a huge cash windfall that they can just turn around and put into their banking system and lend out to others. They can replace student loans outstanding within 30 days, brand new loans at higher rates because the rates are going up. These guys are going to get more money for this money than they're getting now. This is what the street just doesn't get. 511 right now on SoFi. The market is utterly unaware of what the potential on this stock is. In my humble opinion, that's what I think it is. Anyway, shares before the halt, I could get 300. Now I can only afford 295 new SoFi stock. Pat, what is the leak on SoFi? John Bigman, the earnings were released early. That's right. Their earnings came out early. They were supposed to come out after the bell. They came out during the market 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago, and the stock had to be halted so that the release of the financials could be made. And they'll have their conference call after the market tonight anyway. And the shares are now trading right now at 512. They were at 482 to 485, 486 when the stock got halted. Now it's at 512. It's a little better, volume of 73 million. I'm waiting for the buying to keep coming in at this space to chew out all the sellers, to just buy them up. And it'll just spit them away, and there'll be nothing left to stop the stock. The stock could then run a buck from here without any resistance. It could happen. I don't know if it's today. Don't know if it's tonight. I don't know if it's in the morning. But there's going to be a moment in time here with this kind of volume coming into the stock with the kind of earnings growth they've got in front of them, despite any thought of so-called what's we talking about? Forward guidance, disappointing, what a bunk, pure bunk. BS, I say. This thing is a comer. It's an up-and-comer big time, and this stock is way below price. 512 right now, 513. It's got a ways to go, and I think it will. I think it will take a shot. GameStop is $95. The low today, 88. I maintained this morning that we might have a nice bounce on the market today. We are getting it on the NASDAQ. We're up 1.5%. We're up 25 points on S&P, up through 0.64%. But we're not getting the bounce on the Dow today. We're only now up 8 points on the Dow. It has been up and down, up and down. But I think that we're not going to have a red day. I don't think we're going to be a down day today. I think we're going to end up in the green on all three indexes. And it might be that GameStop has an up day today. A nice update, which is what I want you folks to wait for. I want you folks to just sit tight, chill, let this market do all of its crazy gyrations, and wait for your GameStop to come back into the 105, 110, 15 neighborhood, because I think we're going there. Maybe not this afternoon, but maybe this afternoon. But by tomorrow, we may have another little pop here, and then you'll write options again and make more money. This market, though, is really volatile, like crazy volatile. The Dow has been moving hundreds of points between lows and highs. The low today, 31,887. The high today, 32,752. We're talking 900 points of movement in the Dow today, and we're down 12 points. So you tell me there isn't volatility. This is nuts. We have got crazy volatility. Most of the trading has been on the downside because the Dow has been on a slide all the way from the opening until 12:30 today, when we were all the way down to 31,887. Then we had a sharp run the other way, a slight dip now, and we may well have another sharp rise to close out the day. That could happen here. We've had a lot of flushing out of stock and a lot of flushing out of loose-handed sellers. Now let's see what this last hour and 20 minutes wants to give us, hour 28. The Dow right now down 4 points with a 900-point swing going on. 169 on Texas Instruments again. Rocket Lab down 12. SoFi now 510 a share, down 87 cents on the day. Way too low. This is way too low. GameStop 94.78, down $4 as we speak. Will there be another run coming in? That's the question. Pfizer, everyone's overlooking the fact that Pfizer is buying Biohaven for $11.6 billion in cash. No one's paying attention to that story. That's putting a partnership that they have fully into their house. That is a merger of friends. Pfizer is $48.93, up 29 cents a share on this news. Hewlett Packard up $1.12 to 38.12, doing well. Robinhood is down 3 cents. Vanik up $7. Robinhood down 4.50. IBM is down 5.72 today. The low today 128.44. It's 128.72. It has not recovered yet from the sell-off at this point. Stocks at 21 times earnings on IBM. Microsoft up 6.89. Apple is up 3.50. Goldman down 3.50. Cisco up 85 cents. Facebook up 3.80. Amazon up 7.50. Tesla's up 17. Google up 48. BlackBerry is up 11. Bed Bath Beyond down 44. Rocket Lab up 30. Royal Caribbean up 30 cents to 61.73. The Royal Caribbean this morning was as high as 66, down to 60, now 61.73. Target down $4. JP Morgan down $2.94. Costco down $4.39 at 5.03. Walmart, by the way, Costco this morning was as low as $4.95. It's not 5.03. It's $8 better. Walmart down $1.85. Nvidia's up $8. This morning it was down to $1.70. It's now $1.78. It's had an $11 range on its own today. Nvidia, lots of movement. Disney back to 108. Got down today at 106. Don't mess with the mouse, Mr. DeSantis. Don't mess with the mouse. What else is going on here? American Airlines 36 cents higher to 16.68. Netflix 179 up 6.5. Moderna down $2 to 133 a share, trading at 4.7 times earnings. Unbelievable that stock is that cheap. There's real anomalies out there. That's one of them. 21 points is the gain now on the Dow. Another movement higher. It's a little bit higher yet again. We've got Sofi at 514. Seems to be holding this 510, 15 range right now. 514 on Sofi. GameStop 95.06. That is the range at the moment. And the Dow now up, from 1 point to 29 points are the trade. We're seeing 20, 30 point swings by the minute on the Dow. Just 20, 30 point index swings. Really volatile. Computer trading everywhere. Nothing for Congress to see here. Sofi is a grower, not a shower. Is that it? Robert Benson, number 65, thumbs up. Thanks. When did Sofi start trading in? On the last, just before I went on the air. I've been on 22 minutes. Went off about 25 minutes ago. Came back on. Stephen, 2:10 p.m. That was right. John Bickman, 2:10. That's right. Eastern time. Let's see. NVIDIA and AMD, Netflix, Tesla are all Keith Gill deep value stocks. Early show. Woohoo, says Gary. We are up 44 on the Dow, climbing again. The Nasdaq's up 194. S&P is up 29, which is 0.75 of a percentage point. Nasdaq's up 1.68. The Dow's up 0.1 of a percentage point. The Dow is way behind what the rest of the market is doing here. SoFi 514 now. Volume on SoFi 75.5 million. We left off at 42 million when we were halted. We're now at 75 million volume. GameStop 94.81 at the moment. 516 on SoFi. Just went up another penny, trying to go higher. Alberto, Tesla working on getting someone into office for tax breaks. Rich getting richer. What can I say? We're up 5.5 on the Dow. You tell me where the next 25-point move. What's it going to be? It's unbelievable. Crazy volatility. Crude oil down 339. Here's the good news. Oil is at 99.70 in Texas. This is good news. We have been off this week quite a bit. And so it's nice to see the market on oil give up some ground here because it has been an interesting time lately. In the last 5 days, it looks like crude got up to like 113, 111 just a few days ago. We were just last week we were sitting at 110, 111 range just last Friday, Thursday, and then we've come off now $10, $11 a barrel to 99.79. And that is going to help a lot of things, including the stock market. This is good for the stock market. is perception of potential lower interest rates. The 10-year interest rate right now, the 10-year bond, 2.98%, under 3. That's a positive as well. We were at 3.2% yesterday morning. Currencies are still under pressure. The euro and the pound are both lower at the moment, and the yen is lower against the US dollar. So the US dollar is rising against other currencies right now as we speak. The Dow right now down 2 points. The Dow down 2 points. NASDAQ up 189, and S&P up 26. So we have a split decision on the markets right now as it goes, and we're just watching everything at the same time. SoFi, $5.14 a share is the current price of the stock. $5.14 a share, and we're just waiting to see if there's going to be a breakout for the stock. What will it be? Can it bust higher than this? It really should, in my opinion, but the market is the market. 76 million traded now, 76,400,000 on SoFi at the moment. Gamestop 94.89 down 390. We try to run to break even there when the Dow had a almost 200-point gain. We'll see if the Dow has another gain before the day is up. Hour and 20 minutes to go. Carvana down 39 cents. Twitter down 61. AMC down 63. Matterport is off 1.5 cents. Cyxtera down 22 cents. ME down 3.5 cents. Spire up 6.5 cents to 144. We got Smart Rent down 7.5 cents. Pfizer up 32. Hewlett Packard is still up $1.07 to 38.08 right there. The Dow is now down 49 points. On big NASDAQ stocks, we've got Microsoft up 649, Apple up 348, Cisco up 91. We have Facebook up 337, Amazon up 360, Tesla up 16, Google up $51. The FANG stocks are definitely going higher. There's no ifs, ands, or buts on that. Netflix up $6. All the FANG stocks are higher. So the NASDAQ is up 168 points. The NASDAQ stocks usually act negatively if there are higher interest rates, if there's higher interest rate concerns. Today there aren't. The interest rates are actually lower today, and so the NASDAQ stocks are performing better, which is surprising to me that the Dow is off. The Dow would usually be higher if the interest rate environment is lessening a little bit of the severity, and we're only up 13 points. We're just 18. We were just down 18 a minute ago. Now we're up 13 on the Dow, way behind the performance of NASDAQ and even the S&P. It's outperforming the Dow right at this point. All right. SoFi now $5.20. SoFi is now $5.20 last trade. We're still off 77 cents, but we're coming on with a little bit of a push here. 524 on SoFi. 77.5 million, it looks like, traded here. 77.5 million shares. 77.66 now traded. 77,660,000. 522, 523, 524 range now on SoFi. GameStop 95.45, looks like it's coming up a little bit. Dow's now up 56, improving a little more. The S&P just jumped up to 33, and NASDAQ just jumped up. It's up 216. So the markets are moving higher uniformly at the moment, but Dow is still trailing everybody. Anyway, Alberto, damn, I forgot my thumbs up. Hit it for familiar. Beach Boy, looks like some nice options premium over at Moderna. Any thoughts forward, Uncle B? Yeah, I don't touch Moderna at this point. Again, I just don't know what to make of it. It is so unbelievably cheap, but I really don't understand it. GameStop, I'm just waiting now for a rally on GameStop shares, and I think we might see one. We may end up in the green today on GameStop, and I'd rather see it in this 105, 110 range, and boom, we're writing calls. That's what I'd like to be doing. Aaron, damn, you think SoFi is going to go back down to the $4 range? No, I don't. 524. 524 right now on SoFi. I think we can go higher. John, every ounce of free capital is going towards SoFi, not your daddy's doobie. Okay, SoFi, game the right way. DQ, only if Austin Boyd buys more shares. John, I believe in the stock. Aaron, laughing out loud. DQ, Beach Boy, Moderna is a trap, and that's what I think too. I think DQ is right. Moderna, there's just too much uncertainty about it. I just can't put my finger on that stock right now. Don't know why Wall Street doesn't love these guys. They're just not being adopted. Maybe too much regulatory issue problems. I don't know. So I just stay away from it. Right now the Dow is up 83. Another little bump up. We're up a 0.27% now on the Nasdaq. On the Dow, the Nasdaq is up 1.99%. S&P's up 1%. So the markets are climbing again and dragging the Dow with them. I'm waiting for the Dow to kind of catch up. We're up 95 on the Dow. SoFi 524, GameStop 95.60. Still got a little more to go here. ATIP down 3 cents, 528 on your SoFi now, climbing again. Bruce is running a telecast marathon today. Wing Commander, cash secured puts on BBY might be an interesting play. January 2023, $10 strikes are 3.5 to 375, last at 352. Wow, $10 puts on BlackBerry, Bed Bath & Beyond. Pardon me, Bed Bath & Beyond. Wow, with a price of 350, you can get your hands on 370, and you're on the hook to buy it for 630 a share. My God, that is cheap. No kidding. Not a bad wager to consider. 1060 last trade, down 38 today. Unbelievable. Bed Bath & Beyond in the last month, it was a month ago, 1932. 3 months ago, in the last 3 months, it's gone from 27. It got all the way up there to 1060. Unbelievable. Just crazy. Not your daddy's doobie. Believe in the SoFi. I agree. BZ, watching Look Bruce at double speed to catch up is hilarious. There you go. We are now up 57 on the Dow. We're trying to catch some power under here, some kind of a floor to run from. SoFi 534. We're moving up again on SoFi. GameStop 95.18. GameStop now on a volume of 80 million. Millions of shares of buying are coming in here. This stock is now trading at its best level since it kind of popped open here. It came back into that 528, 530 range. We're now 532, 534. We're climbing higher since the resumption of trading on the stock. Okay, that is the dealio. Watching for how this is going to perform between now and the close. Will the market be green at the end of the day across the board? At the moment, all the indexes are green. Will GameStop go green? It's only 380 away from that. That can happen. Will SoFi go green? That's the question. 68 cents from here. Is there a surge coming now? Now that the earnings are out, the numbers are real. The number of customers is surging. Will this stock now get a bid and be an up stock rather than be a downer? And was all that selling absolutely manipulation on the stock? This will be interesting to watch. 529 right now. We're seeing waves of activity here on GameStop. Did CNBC apologize for how they presented the earnings as bad and then continued to do so? John, Uncle Bruce, thank you for all the extra time today. This says a great deal about you and your commitment to the group. Diablo unit, when will our SoFi get delisted? I leave the country and SoFi leaves the building, laughing out loud. Beach Boy. Okay, got it, buddy. Right on, pal. Hang on there, Beach Boy. BZ, that would be cool. John, Spire up and down. Let's see. BZ, I find myself enjoying just double speed so much that I lose track of what Uncle Bruce is actually talking about. John, got to go pick up the kids from school. Take care, everybody. DQ, a midday halt on a stock means delisting, right? Wing Commander, update on GameStop. Cash secured $95 puts for January 2023. Last trade 34.70. Wish I had more cash, but I am gobbling up. GameStop down here to write more covered calls. Interesting. Alberto, let's run that SoFi. 531 right now. 94.89 on GameStop. See ya, John Bickman from DQ. Beach Boy got a few more SoFi at 513 today. Scoring SoFi cheap. Well done, sir. SoFi 534 is where the stock is right now. It's coming on again. 536. We're coming on. We're down only 61 cents compared to $1.11. This is a turnaround. Remember, the low was 482. So 18 and 39, 57 cents. We're at 539, a 57-cent recovery. We're only down 58 cents, halfway back on SoFi. 81.4 million. We've basically doubled the volume of the day from this morning, 42 million. We got halted, and we traded another 42 million, and we're up to 540 now, climbing again. Sorry for the scammers are trying me on my internet. Starlink will be on. Be careful there, Duncan. I have to use the neighbor's Wi-Fi. You hang in there, buddy. We're down 20 on the Dow. Can't catch a bid on the Dow at all. It's really acting weird. We're up 26 on S&P and NASDAQ up 200 points. The NASDAQ is up, but the Dow can't get its act together today. There you have it. We are now at 541 on the SoFi, pushing the higher trade since the halt. This is the highest trade since the halt. 542 now, another little tick higher. We're now down 54 cents on the session as we are coming back on here. Volume of 82.2 million. It's climbing quickly on the volume side as well. Okay. 59, almost a 60-cent bounce back after the low of the day. We're down 56 cents. We've recovered more than half the loss on the entire session. It's only 56 cents away from breaking even. 542 now, 55 cents away from breaking even on the day. We might actually do it. We might actually go green on SoFi the way this momentum and this trading is coming in. So I'm saying that's my hunch. What can I say? Not your daddy's doobie. SoFi. What a relief, says Cindy. Alberto, imagine having a not financial advisor at your fingertips for 10 to 25 bucks a month. Tio, I'm grateful for your commitment to your bagel familia. Right on, guys. Glad you're here, and I think you're going to be all right. I think that. I think this thing, I know this company's a winner. There's no question. It's going to be a winner. Just what's happening today. What a crazy day. Would love to see GameStop run, but I don't know if it has it in it. 95.06 wouldn't take much for GameStop to take a pop. The volume on it today, 3.5 million on GameStop. There's some buying here. Don't be surprised if GameStop hits 100. It might break 100 today. The Dow would be nice to get a bid, but we're down 7.5 points on the Dow Jones. 27-point gain on S&P. NASDAQ up 199. Whoo-wee. Let's see. Not your daddy's doobie. I got my pom-poms out and everything to cheer SoFi's rise. Right on. Let's see how that goes. We're up a third of a point on the Dow. We're now up 9 on the Dow. 9 points on the Dow. 536 last quoted. 536, 538 last trades now on SoFi that I see at this point. Waiting to see if there's going to be a move here. 18-point gain on the Dow to the plus side. 537 on SoFi. All right. We'll find out how all this plays out. This has been one hell of a barn burner. We're up 32 now on S&P, 209, 212 on NASDAQ. We're up 212 on NASDAQ, 1.83%. We're climbing here. The Dow now is up 30 points. It's now up 30. All right. Let's see. A wing commander. By the way, a scammy broker called me earlier this week trying to get my money and telling me that I would get my personal broker. Told him I already have a broker and I'm doing just fine. Thank you. Interesting. And Texas Instrumental down 7%, 13 bucks. Texas Instruments. I got you. Texas Instruments. Right now she's sitting at 170.23 on Texas Instruments, up 529, defying Mother Nature and making Nick go nuts. That's what's happening at the moment. ATIP 142 down 3 cents. Rocket Lab's only down 9 cents. SoFi now 539, 540 on SoFi, climbing again. 95.15 on GameStop, climbing a little bit here. Watching carefully to see if it can give us a bid. We are up 1 hour, 7 minutes to go from the close now on the day. 3.5 million traded on GameStop. On SoFi, 538, 540 range. 83.9 million traded. That is where we're at. I think we're going higher. I think SoFi is going to go higher here. We might have an up day in the last hour. It might break. It might just do that. Anyway, a midday halt means shorts are trapped. That's true. Shorters are trapped. 540 now on SoFi, down 57 cents. That's all it is. 542, another 2 pennies, down 55 cents. Now another penny, 543, another move. This thing's coming on. SoFi is coming on penny by penny by penny. Just every few minutes, another few pennies higher, another few pennies higher. This thing could have an update. This could have an update today. 21-point gain on the Dow. Waiting for it to wake up and get with the program. Let's see. We've got Matterport down 3 cents, Cyxtera down 27, ME down 1 penny. We're at 249.9. We're down 1.1 pennies on ME. We battled all the way back. 3 million shares traded. We were as low as 230, the all-time low of all time. We're back now to 250 a share on ME. We've come back to 250. Pile on some gains, please. Spire up a dime, the 148, 971,000 shares. The high was this morning, the opening, 160. We were at 160 this morning, down to 131 at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Now 148 on Spire, 17-cent improvement on this afternoon session. We got Smart Rent down 1.5 cents, 395.5. That's about to go green again. 1.2 million traded. We have battled all the way back from 369 to 395.5. Pfizer's up 62. Hewlett Packard up 123 to 38.24. Even Robinhood is up 6 cents. How can Robinhood be up 6 cents and SoFi be down? Makes no sense whatsoever. Robinhood is losing billions and SoFi is gaining millions and millions and millions of dollars in revenue. Come on, man. SoFi should be up and Robinhood should be down as far as I'm concerned. 542 on SoFi. What can I say? All righty. Let's see how this market wants to go. Let's go. Make this market happen. GameStop 94.65, SoFi 542, only off 55 cents now. Half the losses have been eliminated on the stock. 85 million traded, 85,100,000 SoFi traded. We'll easily hit 100 million here at this pace. Should easily be able to do it. Can the stock go green today? That's the question. The Dow negative again, 43 points. It just cannot find a bid right at the moment. I'm wondering, though, if this is the last of the sell-off and we're going to have a surge now on the Dow because sideline money is going to come in here on an oversold market. I wonder because it's not departing the S&P 500 and it is not departing NASDAQ. So I'm kind of wondering, as we get closer to the final hour, into this final hour, will the Dow now catch a bid and pull up a little bit? We'll see about that. Let me try something also just for my enjoyment here. See if I can get this to pop here and pop up. There we are. Here we go. The performers of the Dow. The worst performer of the Dow in dollars, IBM down 561, Home Depot down 430, Goldman Sachs down 302. Those three stocks are on my recommended list. Those are three of my favorites. They're the worst performers today. Can you believe it? JP Morgan down 270, 3M down 250, Caterpillar down 230, Walmart down $1.80, Nike down 92, Procter & Gamble down 90 cents. The winners, Microsoft, which I like, up $7. It's the big winner. Salesforce up 630, Apple up 4. I love Apple. Amgen up 2, Visa up 180, Honeywell up 180, Intel up 150. I love Intel, I like it. American Express down up 140, Chevron up 140, Walt Disney up 139 up to 108. Cisco, I love Cisco, up 97 cents. Go figure. Boeing down up 56 cents to 133. Boeing is only at 133. Unbelievable. Be interesting to see if this Dow Jones list shifts from red to green. Right now, it looks like half and half. It looks like we have about 15 down and 15 up. But we got a bunch of losers that are only down $1 or less per share. It wouldn't take much buying on any of them to put them into the positive, and then we would basically be 8 down and 22 up. But right now, IBM, Home Depot, Goldman, JP Morgan, 3M, Caterpillar, Walmart are the worst of the losers, $2 or so or worse each at the moment. The winners, Microsoft, Salesforce, Apple, Amgen, they're $2 or better on the upside right now. So that's where we're at on this market. Most interesting. The Dow's now up 26 points again, from negative 40 to plus 26 in 2 minutes. You tell me what this is doing. This is volatility. Look at the SoFi, 551. 551 on SoFi. We're down only 46 cents. Did anyone buy any under $5 today? Did any of you pick up any SoFi under 5 today? You had your chance this morning, but not this afternoon. Yeah, congratulations. Those of you who've been buying it up all morning. You've been buying it down here, and you're still buying it. You're going to make money. 552, you're just going to make money. I'm sorry, you're going to make money. We're down 45 cents on SoFi. 552 now on the stock. Volume on SoFi, 87.8 million. Another 3-4 million just came through here in the last few minutes. This thing is coming on. There's buying coming in here, and it is gobbling it up. It is taking it out. 554, baby. This sucker's going. Wow. What a run. What a crazy run. Mallow, I missed out on 40 minutes of Bruce in the afternoon. The sign is saying the UBI index average of SoFi, ME, ATIP, Spire, Matterport, Cyxtera, Rocket Lab, and Smart is sitting at 438 now. A year ago it was 1121. Isn't that sad? That kills me. I want that to go higher so bad. Aaron, I have 1,100 in gunpowder. I'm conflicted if I want to put in GameStop or SoFi. Let's see. We're now at $95 on GameStop. SoFi 553, 554, looking good. SoFi going to hit 6 in the aftermarket, if not market hours. It might well do that. Let's see, Vilbus, that's a tough decision to have. What else have we got going here? HPQ doing well, Uncle B. It is. Wing Commander, June 1623 Matterport cash secured put. $5 goes for 230. What are your thoughts, Uncle B? Cash secured put on Matterport. Well, here's the issue. You can make as much as 230 on that trade as long as the shares stay over $5 a piece. If you buy the stock, you have unlimited upside. Buy the stock. That's what I say. Nick, thumbs up, number 101, buddy. I'm here. We're on Texas Instruments, 170.25, driving everybody crazy. We're up 65 on the Dow. SoFi, 562 a share. 562 on SoFi. We're down only 36 cents. We're coming on gangbusters here. 89.7 million. 562 on your SoFi now. Gonzo, 497. Grits, I did 540. I thought it would be a big loser. Let's see, Aaron. Vilbus, I'm kind of thinking GameStop before the split. Nick, I bought 500 SoFi at 5. Odin's Pumpkin, put in a limit order. Didn't get hit. Bought in at 510. Vilbus, I had to grab 100 SoFi at 487 just so I could say one day, I remember when I bought that stock for under $5. There you go. Robert bought it at 509. Splair, you're earlier, right? Yes, I am. Aaron, I've bought a lot of cheaper stock over time, but I often wish I had just picked off GameStop to acquire another 100. Oh, so yeah, GameStop under 100 is a good time to do it. Larry, woohoo, SoFi's back, baby. 568 now. They're only down 29 cents on SoFi. It's coming on. Robert bought 100 Smart at 337 today. Smart rent, nice going. Nick, Uncle Bruce, I regret shorting this stupid Texas Instruments, just not giving opportunity covered in profit. Who is buying this? BZ, I'm laughing, just caught up. I was like, Uncle Bruce slammed the brakes and went into slow-mo. Cody, Reddit hype has a long time as well. We may see a lot for SoFi tomorrow. The Reddit hype has a lag time. There's a lot of talk on SoFi on Reddit. 574 on your SoFi. 575 now on SoFi. Splair, I have two new positions actually on SoFi. The first one is up 79% before halting, and the other one's up 62, bought after halting directly. Snagged 150 SoFi, 509, says Bay Joe 64, whoever that is, welcome. TH Ruda, up 113 thumbs up. So I'm number 113. DQ, fine. I bought MPRE SoFi. I bought more. Not your daddy's doobie, looking like 6 will be hit the inside within, minutes. 576 now, down 21 cents on SoFi. And it's climbing, says Splair. Hope tomorrow will be great. Robert, heading for the green. It's going to go green. It's going to go green even now. It might go green now. We're down 20 cents at 577. The big turnaround is on SoFi. It's coming on. The Dow's up 55. S&P up 32, NASDAQ up 214. We're going to have a green day, I think. I think so. I sense a green day here. 579 on SoFi, down 18 cents. That's it. It's down 18 cents. It was down $1.11. What a run. If it goes up 3 cents, it'll have recovered $1. If it goes up 3 more, it's up to 582. It'll have been up $1. Wow, 93 million traded. There's buying coming in there. Anyone shorting this stuff, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble if you're not covering your short positions. This puppy is coming on. Man, this could go. This could go. It'll be interesting. 95.20 on Gamestop, down 360. Waiting for a little surge over there too. ATIP down 3 cents. 572 on SoFi. What a run we got going here. What else we got? 23andMe down 1.5 cents. Spire up a dime. Smart Rent down 2.5. Pfizer up 68 cents. Hewlett Packard up 135. Vanik up $9. Microsoft up 750. Apple up 420, 429. Goldman up down only 229. It's coming on a bit. Cisco up $1 to over 50. Facebook up 5 over 200. Amazon up 25. Tesla up 23. Google up $70. We have some improving stocks coming through here right now. We're seeing some green kick in. Up 117 on the Dow. Look at that Dow. Up 133 on the Dow. Look at it coming on now. It's starting to build here. We're up 2.08% on NASDAQ. 241 now. That means the Dow should be up 850 points if it was going to equal NASDAQ. That's how much money is pouring into NASDAQ right now. SoFi, 570 right now. Watching that as it continues to move. The Dow 30 stocks, the worst performers, are improving. IBM is only down 470. It was down 7 a few minutes ago. Home Depot down 3. JP Morgan down 2. 3M down 2. Goldman Sachs only down $1.90. They're coming on. The red priced Dow 30s are disappearing. We have one at Merck down 7 cents. McDonald down 17 cents. Walgreen down 30 cents. This is coming on. We got buying coming in to this Dow market here. Up 105. We could see a green close here. We'll see how this goes. I couldn't believe I got SoFi in the 650s last week. More today, just watching that average drop, says BZ. Coyote, I'm very glad they gave me time to buy back my last call before running. Jason, FOMO might be kicking in on SoFi. Here comes the buyers. Fear of missing out. That's what I'm wondering too. 562, 561. We've hit 574 already, and I think we're going higher. This is just a little wave. We're going to come on again. I just sense it. We're up 100 points on the Dow right now, and I think we're going higher. SoFi about to get that FOMO action. There you go. Fear of missing out action could well be kicking in on SoFi because the numbers look good. Forget the forecast controversy. Forget the forecast crap. This sucker's going higher. 560 to 564 right now is the price of the stock. Volume on SoFi now is 96 million shares. We were halted at 42 million. We've done 54 million shares of volume since the reopening of trading, and it has come on big time. Just coming on, and it'll go higher. I think it's going to go higher. I don't think this is much of a dip to worry about. We now have 52 minutes to go. A long time for this stock to go green. We'll see how it wants to perform. SoFi, 560, 561 right now. Dow up about 97 points. S&P looks like it's ahead maybe 40 points, almost 40 points on the S&P, and NASDAQ up 233. It's at least 6 times better than what the Dow is doing. In other words, the Dow should be up 500 plus points right now to match NASDAQ. Interesting session here, to say the least. Unbelievable what's been going on here. Stinky is on the hood here, says Duncan. The Credit Savage, and I got me some SoFi at 475 from some poor sap today. I wonder how he feels or she feels right now. Someone sold it that cheap. Aaron, Uncle Bruce, do you think it's a good idea to grab more GameStop before the stock split? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if we've reached the low yet. Are we in a little bounce back into the 1.5, 110, 15 range, and then we back off into the 70s or 80s? I don't know. And is it really better to buy right after the split? Maybe if it does a 5-for-1, then GameStop will be at about $16, $17, $18. Just buy it there and run it to 24. Is the split only going to be at like a $5 pop from 20 to 25? That's $100 to $125. That's all that is. I don't know what to make of that. So, Aaron, I wouldn't read too much into that right now. Let's see. Oh, yeah, fear of missing out. What is that? FOMO? Yeah, fear of missing out. 554 on SoFi, up down 42 cents on the day, waiting for another rally on this, see if another one comes through here. The Dow up 46 points, S&P up 31, and NASDAQ up 212. We'll be watching a lot of this. Oil at 100 a barrel, down 309. That's good news. That is good news for our markets. We'll take that. Any drop in oil into gasoline would be just fine with the world at large. Absolutely fantastic. 554 now on SoFi. Looks like a little bump is coming in here. We might have another little rally coming on. See what happens. 95.02 on GameStop, down only 377 after being down to 88 today. There it is. Another way to go, FOMO. Friends of missing otters. Poor otters, there you go. 552 on SoFi. We're working here, aren't we? We really are. We're putting in some effort today, everybody. I'm glad you could join me today. I hope you're finding it interesting and profitable. It's good to see that some of you were able to score some real nice deals here on our friends on SoFi. SoFi went on sale big time and hit the lows today. Unbelievably, just nuts. Good to see the shares picking up the way they are. By the way, thank you all of you out there who have been subscribing to this channel. Those of you who become members of this channel, it's great to have you. Appreciate it. Those of you who are watching my option classes on my website, thank you. We've got lesson number 13, the one we just did on Saturday. That one is being edited right now. Should be ready in a few days, and we'll post it on the website for you. I'll let you know when it's up and ready, and you'll be able to grab it whenever you want. Learning all about stink bids, stink offers, and the psychologies of the market. And today, boy, did we learn about the psychology of the market today. Holy moly, did we ever see some crazy psychological trading. Whoo, it's nuts, just nuts. All right, lots to follow here, lots to watch. It's 548 on the SoFi right now. Still off 49 cents, but I have a feeling we're going to have another run here to close out the day. We might be in the green on this guy. 47 minutes to go. I just see it being teed up for another run. I just have that gut vibe. It's going to do it. We're trading 99.8 million on SoFi today. This is not just casual day trading going on here. I think we got ourselves a real barn burner happening here, and I think shorts are getting caught with their pants down. It's about to happen. They're about to really start crying. 548 now. We seem to be climbing just a little at the moment. 546, 548, and I think we're going to bust it. We might do 125 million here if this has a 25 million final hour. Watch out. I don't know if there's enough paper to go around under $6. I don't know about that. We'll see. It could go beyond that too. We've got 915 million in existence, 630 million trade, and we've had 100 million trade today. So that's a good chunk of paper that's been taken away from the market. A lot of paper has been bought here and is now being tucked away in people's accounts. They bought from 480 odd all the way up to this 5 whatever range, and this paper is gone. It's not coming back until dollars, many dollars from now. Watch out. What's this about SoFi? Who has powder? Bama Babe. Phew. I heard Gamestop was going to go 7-1. Well, if that's the case, we're going to be $15 a share, $14 a share. Unbelievable downdraft. I wonder if they're going to cancel the split if this thing stays down here. I don't know. Although on the other hand, I can see them wanting to do the split to tighten the bid and ask and improve option volume. That's the number one thing to really pick up trading activity that way. I have a buddy, says Credit Savage, who bought 4,000 SoFi and decided to sell covered calls for this Friday, 650 strikes. I told him not to do it. He didn't listen. He's sweating bullets right now. I guess. SoFi earnings leak. It doesn't seem to be doing well on the market. Let's see. Sell my house faster. Number 134. Wait, what? Alberto, the Credit Savage. That sucks. Been there, done that. Duncan, 3 months, 17%. Anyway, we are now at 545 on SoFi. We have recovered about 60-something cents since the halt. The stock has come back 60-odd cents since the halt, and we've traded over 60 million shares. That's how much paper we've gone through here. 101 million traded now. Wouldn't surprise me if we go in the green before the close of the day. I just sense another surge coming. It's just me. I could be all alone here. The Dow's up 82. We'll see if it wants to do a run. The NASDAQ is not coming back. She's up 189% here, up 220 points. S&P up 0.9%, 9/10 of a percentage point. I think we're going higher. I just sense it. I just 548 on SoFi. Get ready, 550. Here we come, and watch out. Would be interesting if we closed a little over $6 a share. Wouldn't that be fun today? Oh boy! And then the opening. Oh my God, the aftermarket and the opening. Oh, that would be crazy, nuts. Yeah. JJ, I bought SoFi at 545. A nice move. Nice move. Squeeze to the moon, says sell my house faster. Damn, had to do it. Sold some of my cannabis stock to buy more SoFi. My finger had a muscle spasm. I actually bought more SoFi. 543. It's happening all over. 545 now. Credit Savage. Didn't you a lot here, Uncle Bruce, say I wouldn't sell any covered calls on earnings days? There you go. What can I say? We're now at 544, 545 on SoFi, and down to about 53 cents or so, 52 cents. 102 million traded now. 60 million since the halt. 60 million since the halt here. Wow, that was around 2:10 Eastern. We're now at 3:17 Eastern. Yeah, an hour and 10 minutes. We've traded 60 million shares. That's acquisition. That's stock being taken out. Watch out. I wouldn't be shorting this stuff. I would not be shorting this stuff. Oh my. GameStop 94.39, just kind of flatlining here. The Dow up 25, just not catching a serious run at the moment. S&P up 29, NASDAQ up 200. Welcome all of you from around the world. Cheers to all of you from wherever you're watching me from. I hope you're having an entertaining day today. It has been a most entertaining session. We're going to see how all this plays out here. Oh, RIP, rest in peace, iPod. People pay tribute to the death of the iPod. Oh my. Changed the world. What can I say? Zed Estate, I'm thumbs up number 146. I'm just joining in. Wow, a lot is happening here. BW, watch the first few minutes of Bloomberg end of market show. Do just blast the SoFi as having a really bad quarterly earnings today. For what everyone wants to hate on this company, forward guidance was off. Really, yeah, I know these guys don't get it. They just don't get it. They're so convinced that this is a dog. They're missing the boat completely. Just sorry, they're just wrong, flat out wrong. Yeah, 543 on SoFi, way underpriced. Do not be surprised if it takes a run. It just will. H. Gregory, I'm thumbs up 150. I'm just getting here, catching up too. What's been going on? We've been on the air now for an hour or so. Just almost an hour, I guess. Yeah, an hour and 5 minutes already catching this trade on SoFi since it was released from the halt. 543 right now. Last indicated trade on 102.7 million shares trading on SoFi. And I really am, I am shaking my head at anyone dumb enough to be selling off this stock. Stupid enough. But you know what? A buyer needs a seller, and if you're looking for a bargain, you need a sap to give it to you. And there are saps selling SoFi. I can't help these people. I'm just going to have to say, you know what? We'll take them out here. I recommend that all you guys get in there and buy this stuff. Take these saps out of their misery and let them go somewhere else, because from here to the 2030 range, going to be a sweet ride. You're going to be writing options and making a lot of money on this stock. I think this bank is the real deal, and it's going to go no matter what you hear anywhere. It's going to go. DQH, Henry, SoFi halted, SoFi running, SoFi backing up. You're all caught up. Jason, that's why iPod was trending on Twitter today. I thought I went back in time for a minute. What year is this? BW, I don't understand how a 22% short interest is enough to keep this stock down. Only 20% of the total float seems to be able to control not letting SoFi move. That's just crazy. Well, like I say, it requires investors, not flippers. This stock requires investors, and that's all it needs. Investors come in and buy this up, tuck it away, and there's another share it can't trade. And every time another share can't trade, it tightens it up. And I just think it's going to go. We're going to see how this runs. DH, has SoFi actually reported, or are these reports from a leak? The actual result is out. The actual financials have been released. They will have their conference call after the bell. This is the other thing the market is not figuring out. These shenanigan clowns that are holding it down or trying to. There's a conference call coming up in about, 20 minutes after the bell, half an hour after the bell, to clarify a lot of the upside of this company and its future. I don't know how these guys think they're going to keep it down here. I don't know how they think 538 is a justifiable price. This stock at $8 is a joke, let alone 538. I tell you, we have got something coming here. My Midnight Venture 156 thumbs ups, right on you guys. Welcome to the party, pals. The best was one of the headlines on SoFi since yesterday at eToro. Don't expect too much from SoFi, but my feelings told me to save my positions from stop loss, and then Bloomberg made it. There you go. Nick, I dumped Twitter for a loss of 147 and bought 900 SoFi. There you go. When Nick buys SoFi, you know it's going to go up. I mean, it's just automatic. 930, 538, 539 to 540 right now on SoFi shares. Nazareth, I'm thumbs up number 159. Thank you, everybody, for these thumbs ups. If you can find the thumbs up button, hit that sucker for us. Give our show a little momentum, a little more exposure on YouTube. That would help a lot. We appreciate it. Thank you all. Volume on SoFi is 2 times the 10-day moving average. If it trades at this level for the rest of the week, where do you think it'll be on Monday? Right. You bring in some decent volume on SoFi, you're going up $1 a day every day, $1 a day every day. That's what will happen. A couple of dollars of movement will bring in even more power, even more buying. Watch out. 408K new SoFi members added, highest quarter yet. Yeah. Yeah, 13 weeks, adding 408,000 new customers. 400,000 customers in 13 weeks. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. The street does not understand this stock. Mallow, I'm number 163. LL, I'm number 156. Thank you guys for hitting those thumbs ups button for us. We now have 170 showing here. Hit those thumbs ups for us. Let's get over 200 as soon as possible. Thank you all very, very much. The Dow is down 10 points. It can't catch a solid bid at the moment. We're up 195 on NASDAQ. We're up 28 on S&P. The Dow is floundering. What can I tell you? Of the Dow 30, we have IBM down 530, Home Depot down 480, Goldman down 350, 3M down 319, JP Morgan down 299, Caterpillar 265, Walmart down $2, Nike down 126. That is what's going on over there. We've got on the winning side, Microsoft up 609, Salesforce up 480, Apple up 346, Amgen up 193, Visa up 156, Chevron up 150, Intel up 129, Disney up $1, American Express up $1, Honeywell up 92. So we got winners, we got losers, but we're right now down 47 on the Dow. It just can't get with the program. Nick, I will soon be transferring my bank account to SoFi. Jason just hit that like button. I forgot all that with the excitement on SoFi. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate these thumbs ups, guys. Thank you all. We're down 35 on the Dow, but we're up 25 on S&P. NASDAQ up 176. SoFi back to 540 now. GameStop 93.89 down 490. GameStop was down to 88 today. It's recovered 589. It's only down 490. We'll see if we get a gain here. We have 35 minutes to go on our session here with a lot of activity. We have after hours earnings coming out, commentary coming out. We're going to be watching a couple of things here and just see what's going on. Oh my. SoFi 538, 539. Will there be a buy wave coming into the final few minutes on SoFi? How is this battle going to go? It's a battle royale between shorters and believers, and this is the game. There are shorter. I don't know what the shorters are looking for. How low do you think it's going to go? You think it's going to $2? You think this bank, this 20, this $5 billion company is going to $2 a share? Think again. I don't think so. 535 on the stock though. I can't help it. Can only tell you it's a bargain. 104.9 million traded. This kind of volume keeps coming into the stock. You're not going to keep it down here. There's no way they haven't got that kind of money. They can't get that much paper to keep it down here. But you know what? It's got to have the follow through. That's all there is to it. Aaron, Uncle Bruce, any thoughts on Disney? Looks like it might be a good buy. Don't touch Disney. The war is on between Florida and Disney until DeSantis is out of there. Don't bother. Florida is a mess. It's run by a bunch of religious zealots right now that are all into the Bible. Forget about it. Avoid Disney entirely. Stay the hell out of Florida if you're thinking of doing a business. You got problems in Florida. Serious problem. Bought SoFi 536, says JJ. DQ, how is the VIX down today? How is that even possible? Well, we got a bit of a rally on two of the markets, but not on the Dow. The Dow down 69. S&P is up 15. NASDAQ 149 gain right now, up 1.2%. That's where we're at, kids. SoFi 537 down 60. GameStop 93.15 down 564. It's wild. It's wacky everywhere. It's wild and wacky everywhere. Down 80 on the Dow now. Crazy. Just stupid. Really ridiculous market. We really could have an update on the entire deal. I was convinced that we really would have an update, especially after I saw the midday turnaround on the Dow. Wow, did it come back big time? But faltered. It's now 74. Might still go green, but I don't know about how much. Carvana will lay off 12% of its workforce. Here is the continual saga of trouble in Carvana land. It continues to come out negative. The stock, 37.66 down 111. This sucker could go down to $25 a share. Carvana is really coming off with bad news everywhere. Just nonstop bad news. Really sad. Today, 35 for the low, 42 for the high. Who was buying at 42? Where did you think it was going? I don't know. I don't understand it. Wow. That's 2 hour headline 2 hours ago, laying off 12% of the staff. Unbelievable. Anyway, there you go. The Carvana stock, 52-week high, $376. Where is it now? $37. It's down to 1/10 of its value from the high of the year. It's down 90%. Right? You think SPACs are doing bad? Look at Carvana and think of the number of billions of dollars that have been blown away. Unbelievable. Carvana has a 6.6 billion market cap right now. It was once 66 billion. 60 billion has evaporated from Carvana's value. We don't have that problem on our former SPACs. We didn't lose, not losing that kind of money. Unbelievable. They call the SPACs the scary ones. Really? Oh, really? Anyway, what should I do with Texas Instruments? Just sit tight, Nick. It's at 169. It's coming back. It's coming back. You're going to make money on it. DQ Bruce. Shorters were buying Carvana at 42 to cover their shorts. Now they're down again. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it just amazing? They short it in the pre-market and cover at the open. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Crazy. Texas 169.50, Texas Instruments. Sofi 542, coming on a bit. Gamestop 93.44. The Dow still down 79 points. 542 on Sofi, trying to mount a little bit of a come on rally here, little rally at the end. 30 minutes to go. Can it come on and break higher? It's possible. Just needs some momentum. We'll see how it goes. Volume on Sofi now, 106.8 million. It's millions of shares coming in. There's buying coming in like crazy on SoFi. The selling, I believe, is artificial. I don't think this is actual shareholders getting out. I think it is hedge funds betting against it. That's my hunch. I think it's a war between retail buyers and hedge fund buyers with hedge fund shorters. And eventually, the hedge fund shorters will get their butts handed to them if this volume keeps coming in at the pace it's coming in at. My gut. That's my gut telling me what's going on. But you know what, guys? You just pick up your stuff and put it away. Buy it, put it away. Carvana offered to buy my Longhorn for more than my local dealer, actually more than I paid for it. Unbelievable. Susan shops about. We bought our last car from Carvana. Wonderful, easy purchase. Nick, I made good money on Carvana. You did, sir. You did. And way to go. Yeah, we are now at 538 to 541 on SoFi. GameStop 93.14. The Dow down 123 with 29 minutes to go. That's what we got. We got S&P up 9.5. NASDAQ up 134. Shez, the call spreads I wrote last week, stocks have gone up. Put spreads I wrote, stocks have gone down. I know how to predict them. Oh my, there are those days. What can I say? SoFi, 538, 539 now on the SoFi shares. Volume is now shooting 107.2. That is serious stuff. Okay. All right. What can I say? We're down 111 on the Dow. We're down 95 on the Dow. A little buy program just kicked in here. This Texas Instruments, 169.31. Backing up. Texas got as high as 170.80. Now 169.30, down $1.50 from the high of the day on Texas Instruments, giving up some of the gains. SoFi 538 to 539 now, and we're down 111 on the Dow. Lots to follow, lots to watch. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for your support, kind words, and everything. We appreciate it. We've got 194 thumbs ups. We need six more thumbs ups, and we break the 200 barrier. If any of you can hit the thumbs ups for me, that would be great. We only need 6 to hit 200 thumbs ups. Nail that sucker for me, and let's get that over, and that would be a nice round number to go with. Folks are watching the rerun later. They'll put in some more thumbs ups too. Thank you all for your help. 197. There's one. There's 208. Boom. Look at that. 208 thumbs ups. Kapow. Thank you. 212. Thank you, guys. 212 thumbs ups and counting. You guys are fantastic. Thank you. Appreciate that. It all helps in the exposure department. 214 thumbs ups. Fabulous, guys. Thank you. All righty. Let's see, Bruce. Bruce, should we save powder for opening tomorrow? Well, you do want to have the ability to make moves if necessary. Michael Downs, 213. Right on, buddy. Thank you for being here for those thumbs ups for me. We're down 116 on the Dow. We're at 169.30 on Texas Instruments, trying to get that lower. Gamestop 93.64 down, 93.77 down 502. SoFi 537, 538 right now on SoFi. Down 60 cents on the day with a volume now of 107,800,000. That's where we're at right now. Us against the world. Unbelievable negativity on SoFi from some of these hedge fund players, but I think they're just opportunists. They're trying to break the back of the retail investor on this stock, and I don't think it's going to work. I think that the conference call coming up is going to be a positive opportunity for the company to really talk about their prospects. I just wouldn't be betting against SoFi down to 536. I don't think that's a good idea. Michael Downs, I just made it here. Whew, lame duck number 230 thumbs ups. Thank you, lame duck. Thank you. We are at 235 thumbs ups. I was hoping we'd hit 200. Just annihilated it. 236. Thank you guys for nailing that thumbs up button right there. You guys are really great. Thank you. Midnight Adventure, laugh out loud. They broke my back months ago. This is light yoga. W. Walters, I just pulled over out of traffic to give you a number 218. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. That's a kind of dedication that these viewers have to this channel, that people will pull over in traffic, hit the thumbs up button, and continue on their way. I love you guys. Thank you. That's great. Fantastic. SoFi 536 to 537. We're hanging around here. GameStop 93.92. The Dow off 125. S&P up 11. Nasdaq up 137. There you go. Tom Brady signs a massive $375 million contract to broadcast NFL games when he retires. You think Tony Romo makes good money? Look at Tom Brady making good money. Holy moly, unbelievable. That is incredible. I wonder how long a contract that is. That is nuts. 375 million, big ones. Woo-wee, that is something. Brady says he's excited to be an analyst, but at the same time is unfinished business on the football field. Man, oh man, oh man. Brady will serve as an analyst and an ambassador for Fox. He'll handle some client and promotional initiatives. He reached a deal on a 10-year contract worth up to $375 million, the largest contract in sports casting history. Brady made $293 million playing quarterback in the NFL for 22 years, the most of any football player in history, and even that is still lower than his broadcasting contract. Brady confirmed the news on Tuesday with a tweet saying he has unfinished business on the football field. When the 44-year-old actually retires is still an open question. Brady retired in February only to reverse his decision and opt to play in the upcoming season with the Buccaneers. Unbelievable. That's nuts. Troy Aikman signed a 5-year, $90 million contract. Joe Buck inking a 5-year, $75 million deal. Brady is set to earn $15 million from the Bucs this year, according to the contract data. Unbelievable. And I know that Tony Romo signed, I believe, an $18 million, was it $18 million a year contract for Tony Romo? Calling football games. Unbelievable. You think there won't be commercials on your NFL broadcast? Think again. There are going to be lots of commercials on your broadcast. Wow, that's incredible. Nuts. SoFi 532, down 64 cents right now. Waiting to see how the last 22 minutes works out. Unreal. 10 years is cream. Wow, that's a lot. You can buy a lot of SoFi with that. No kidding. Brady is going to be the new Favre. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. That's nuts. That is stunning. More money as a broadcaster than a player. just sitting in the booth, calling color broadcast, color commentary. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, all of you, for letting me be your color commentator here in the markets. I don't quite make that kind of money, though, do I? No, I don't. Vilbus, it sounds cliche, but maybe being married to a supermodel isn't it all as cracked up to be? Dude wants to stay real busy, it seems. He wants to hang out with the football players an awful lot, doesn't he? Unreal. Down 143 on the Dow. The Dow just cannot catch a bid. Down 152 right now. S&P is up 5. NASDAQ is up 114. Doesn't look like the Dow market wants to have an update today. The 530 on SoFi is the last trade right now, down 66 on the day. See if there's any recovery at the end. We got 21 minutes. We'll see what happens here. SoFi volume is now shooting 109.9, 110 million volume, 110 million shares traded on SoFi. We were at 42 million when we were halted. Unbelievable. But I think that the halt stopped the slide. The halt happened. The company came out with their financials. They already been leaked. They confirmed their financials, and the stock has climbed since then, although not as much as it had. But it stopped the drop back there. Interesting. Brought in a lot of volume here. Bad news for short sellers. Call me crazy, but I'm not sure that the announcers are supposed to make more than the players and coaches. One would think. I'll tell you. It's amazing. It is just amazing to me, the kind of money being thrown around in that league over there. And then the broadcasting rights. It is stunning. Stunning. But there it is. It's America. It's America. Yeah, baby. What can you do? But there's nothing like watching leaves fall outside and watching a football game on your TV. There's nothing like it. For a lot of us, it just works, doesn't it? It works. I like watching NFL football from California, seeing a palm tree swaying outside with a blue sky and some mountains in the background and a golf fairway. And then watching some football. I love that. And then knowing after the game, I think we'll go to the hot tub. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Zed, Uncle Bruce, I own 500 at 75 cents, $75 a share of UPST. Ouch. I don't care if I have the skills to cover call my way back to profitability. I don't care. I have the skills. I have the skills, and it will be done. And I will come back, and I shall be stronger than ever at rock and roll. That's the beauty of being an option writer. You'll work your way around it. It will happen. There you go. Fantastic. 528 on SoFi, down 68. Gamestop 92.54, down 625. The Dow down 160. S&P up only 2.5. NASDAQ up 100 points. That is the deal. Boeing's April deliveries slip, shares fall. Headlines going through. Yeah, we've been getting bad news on Boeing and more and more and more. We're down 53 cents a share, 132.78. Just cannot catch a good news break anywhere. Coinbase, $71, down $12. Yikes. Airbnb down 380 at 115. By the way, that Coinbase stock, the all-time high for Coinbase, 368 a share. It's now $71. That is trading at 80% off, okay? Don't blame SPACs for just going down, only SPACs. Airbnb, 115 a share, 52-week high, 212, off almost 50%. DoorDash, 67.90 a share, the high in the last year, 257. This sucker is down 75% roughly from its highs. Workday, 184 a share, the high, 307. That sucker is off big time too. These are the big cap IPO stocks that Wall Street loved. They wanted to bring them to you. They wanted to offer you a chance to buy these high-flying IPO stocks, and they're off dramatically, absolutely dramatically. These SPACs, some of them are doing way better than those stocks, believe it or not. DQ, it's like Uncle Bruce is reading my portfolio out in the air. He's telling everybody what I own. Snowflake, 143, the 52-week high, 405. God, that's off 70% from its high in the last year. Unbelievable. Netflix, high of the year, $700 a share. You can get it now for $177, 75% off on your Netflix. They're all over your television. It's unbelievable, the carnage on some of these guys. Crazy. Disney 52-week high, 187, trading at 107. Don't mess with the mouse. Florida is messing with the mouse, and they're going to pay dearly for that. Dearly. And DeSantis, you can forget your political career, pal. There are friends of the mouse in high places, and they're going to get you. You're done for. You screwed up. You attacked the mouse. Family values and everything. What are you thinking? You're nuts. Anyway, SoFi, 529, down 68 cents. Gamestop, 92.45. The Dow, 135. We got 16 minutes to go. Unbelievable. Zed, UPST, the 50-week high, 401 as an IPO. Yikes. Mama babe. Yep, there's going to be some big money going back into the tech stocks once after it reaches its lows, I guess. Cody, CNBC, 17 deadly IPOs of last summer. CNBC. CNBC was promoting all the IPOs. You recall they had on all the analysts talking about how great these companies were and their prospects and their growth prospects and how these IPOs were going to be the greatest thing ever. And they helped with the road shows. And then they were all over the stocks when they started trading on the day they started trading. They were all over them. And then they slammed GameStop and they slammed all kinds of other stocks and all the SPACs. They just poo-pooed them. And now look at it. Billions, hundreds of billions of dollars lost in market cap, if not even $1 trillion lost in total market caps from the highs to where they are now. Some of these stocks, 70, 80, 90% off, a complete wipeout. And the SPACs were speculative. Really? Yeah, right. Unbelievable. You know, the difference is that companies like ATIP, Rocket Lab, SoFi, Matterport, Cyxtera, 23andMe, Spire, SmartRent, they all have cash. They have very little in debt. Not like these IPOs. These IPOs, they're bleeding money, bleeding billions every quarter. Not these 8 stocks that I keep talking about. They're not bleeding billions every quarter. No way. The difference is stark. And down the road, it will be very apparent who the winners are and who the losers are. Yeah, CNBC and their 17 deadly IPOs. Some of these tech stocks are at bargain prices. Big money makers will be picking these up, I think, soon. At 10 cents on the dollar, Bama babe, I wonder. Steven, Upstart also like 80 million shares. Yikes. Vilbus, at least the SPACs were 1020, not 200. That's right. That's exactly it. These IPOs were funded 10, 20, 40 bucks a share. They went IPOing at 30 to 70 bucks a share, and then they started trading at 200 and up a share. And they were the greatest creation of all time as far as Wall Street was concerned. Yeah, for obvious reasons. The hundreds of billions of dollars made by Wall Street collectively over the last 5 years from all those IPOs, they just lined their pockets with a ton of money, with your money. And they got nothing to show for it. They got nothing but heartache and losses everywhere to show for it. Unbelievable. Aaron, IPO, I think, was a SPAC. I think was a SPAC we bought at 10. Then out came SoFi. Now's your chance to get it under 10. Exactly. Cody, or 300 like coin. Yeah, Michael had to open a new bag to cram in more ITIP today. I'm the bag holding king, says Michael. Zed, Stephen, I was under the impression Upstart intended to purchase back stock. Unbelievable. Dow down 100 now. We got 13 minutes to go. Don't know if there's a rally or not towards the end of the day on the Dow or not. SoFi 526 right here. Volume on SoFi now at 526 a share last trade. 113.5 million shares. The buying keeps coming. It just keeps coming in. There's buying. Somebody, something, somewhere, and retail investors are picking off this stock. And I kind of wonder if the shorts don't realize they're selling into a trap and they're going to get taken out. It's going to be ugly for these guys. I wonder. Dude, it was interesting enough averaging down from 15 on SoFi and Matterport. Imagine averaging down from 150 like Airbnb. Oh my God, Steven, Zed, they only have 84 million. SoFi around 850 million, I believe. Susan, Bruce, do you see a squeeze ever happening on AMC, GameStop, or BlackBerry? Squeeze? No, I don't see a squeeze happening. I see the only hope for AMC is the ability to raise fresh cash, but they blew it 2 months ago. The stock got to $34 on the last run. They didn't issue any stock. They could have issued out easily another $2 billion worth of stock. They could have paid off a chunk of their banks. They didn't do it, and now it's at 13 a share, and interest rates are rising. Bad news on AMC. I mean, it's just bad news. GameStop, no, they're doing their split. You know, kind of crazy to talk about a split with a $92 price, but they're doing a split 5 to 7 to 1, something like that. We'll see if that has any movement on it. And of course, continued corporate developments and BB, BlackBerry software company. I just don't think so. I mean, I don't think so. 520 a share. And it's been down, down, down. I mean, look at it now. The last 6 months went from 11.12 to here. In the last 2 years, as high as 1892, 1386, June 2021, 520. I mean, there's nothing here. The company is legit. I mean, look, BlackBerry was the creator of the BlackBerry phone. But they're now a shadow of their former selves, an absolute shadow of their former selves. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I wonder if eventually BlackBerry will be acquired by somebody and just fold it into another company and be part of something else. I really wonder. I just don't know. But I'm not the expert on that company, and I'm not the expert on AMC as far as deep knowledge. But AMC is a debt hole, huge debt problem, $5 billion in debts with higher interest rates. Not looking good. Great to see them selling seats. Great. Movies are back. Great. We're back to the movie theaters. Great. But they're not making money. They're not making money. I don't know. Zed Estate. Steven, Uncle Bruce is right. One has cash. The other does not, right? GameStop's got $1.4 billion in the bank. No debt. No debt. AMC has all the money they got is spoken for. So weird to see the Dow down and the NASDAQ up 139 on the Dow, NASDAQ up 102, S&P up 550. That's what we're doing. Let's see, Stephen. I don't know how much upstart. Zed, Uncle Bruce knows what's up. Nazareth, I want GameStop to do a 9-for-1 split. Drive the stock down to $10, and then the short thesis is dead. What is this nonsense with SoFi? 526 is the last trade. 527 I'm showing. Down 70 cents. We've got 9 minutes to go. The volume on SoFi today was and has been and is now, there we go, 115 million traded today on your SoFi. We were halted at 486. That's where the stock was halted at, 486. It's now 526 or 27. So it's up about 41 cents from the halt to here. The volume was 42 million at the halt, and now the volume is 115 million total. Well, that's a 73 million share add-on of volume in not a lot of time here. Quite the run. All right. Let's see. AMC also does not have Cohen. No, they don't. Their chairman is a guy with less than 1% of the stock. He doesn't have any stock. The company's diluted their shareholders dramatically, diluted the shareholders, 500 million out. Yeah, not good, not good. All right, what can I say? We're watching the final 8 minutes of a crazy day today. The Dow down 115 points at the moment. We have had a huge swing in this market. The Dow Jones low was 31,887. The high, 32,752. We're talking about 900 points differential between low and high on the Dow today. 900 point swing on the Dow. We're down 110. almost a non-event when it's all said and done. Crazy volumes. We could still have an up day tomorrow because of the fact that this Dow did not drop another 400 points. We are way oversold at the moment. Don't know about for 3 months from now, but at the moment, we've been oversold here, and there may be a snap rally at any time. We didn't get it today, it would seem, with 7 minutes, although we're now only down 79. We haven't had a major snap rally today, but we've had a lot of volatility in the market without question. We're up 6 on S&P, and we're up 100, I think, on NASDAQ. Yeah, and the Dow right now down 93. What do you think is fair market value of GameStop? Fair market value? I don't know. I honestly don't know. This is such a secretive company. Ryan Cohen and his team, they don't talk. They don't answer questions during conference calls and in quarterly reports, leaving it up to us to guess what it all is. And that's probably why you're asking me. I don't know. There's no analysts covering the stock. There's like one or two. They do not communicate with the market to encourage analysts to cover the stock. And yet it's at 93 a share right here. And that's all I can tell you. That's all I know. Jim Stevens, isn't GameStop trying to go from 300 million shares to 1 billion shares with a split 3-for-1? Yes, Jim, you're right. They want to increase the authorized capital from a maximum of 300 million, although they only have 70 odd million out, to 1 billion shares. So they could theoretically split the stock 5-for-1, and there would be about 350 million out. If they split it 7-for-1, they'll probably have about 500 million out of the billion they could have out. So yeah, they're going to increase the authorized capital 3.3 to 1, 300 to 1 billion, 300 million to 1 billion. But the actual stock split of how many shares are actually out there, they might go 5-to-1, even 7-to-1 is the rumor. That's what we're waiting to hear. In June, another month from now, we'll find out. Okay. How do we get access to the SoFi conference call? You might be able to do it on YouTube. There might be a YouTuber out there that'll cover it. I'm not exactly sure. Vilbus, I'm being sarcastic, but how do you put a value on anything in today's market other than what someone is willing to pay for it in that market? That's a good point too. Yeah. Nazareth, Jim, only 79 million are issued right now. That's right. Michael, about Tree Fitty, sorry, been in Reddit all day. DQ, Jason, laws under events. Not your dad's doobie, deflating like a balloon. We're down 111 on the Dow. SoFi is 524. GameStop 92.87. That's what we're watching here. ATIP down 2 cents. Texas Instruments 168.08. Nick, it's coming back to you. I keep telling you. Bama Babe, I almost forgot. MTR earnings came out later tonight. Isn't that right? I think that is correct. Matterport is green, up 3 cents to 420. Matterport is green. It was as low as 394. It's now 418. We're up 24 cents from the low of the day on 11.7 million. That's some volume on Matterport today. That's green, up a penny. Cyxtera down 25 cents. ME down 8.5 cents. Spire green, up 7 cents. Smart Rent down a nickel. Pfizer up 85 cents, and Hewlett Packard up 51. The Dow down 95 points with 3 minutes to go. And SoFi 524, GameStop 92.83. I got it, Jim Steve. Now I got you. Now I see what you're saying with the split. I got it. BW Market post earnings. Matterport will drop below 350 and keep dropping to Spire ATIP levels. BW is negative on it. He is pessimistic. It can go anywhere. Well, we're going to find out. 167.90 on Texas Instruments there, Nick. It's coming back to you. It's only up 296. It was at 171 today. It's given up some ground to you. We'll see what happens. Let's find it. Let's watch it. Let's track it. 103 loss on the Dow. We got 3 minutes to go in the market. The trading, we're up 6.8 on S&P. We're up 102 on NASDAQ. Right here, right now, that is the story. 524 on SoFi. The volume on SoFi with 2 minutes to go. 119 million shares. 119 million. 524 is where the stock is at on your SoFi. at this moment. GameStop volume today, by the way, we're at 92.90, 4 million. That's the best volume we've had in a while on GameStop. I don't anticipate continued volume of any significance, but it is trading some shares, and it was down to 88, and it's at 92.96. Okay. 2 minutes, says Larry. We're about to ring the bell. Bama. Well, I'm going to go dream. Going to dream that Sofi and Matterport soar in the morning. Everybody needs a dream. What's your dream? Laughing out loud. Wouldn't it be great if those two took a shot? The Dow is down 75 right now. Little recovery. Matterport up 7 now to 424. Matterport climbing a little more. We are down to the last minute. The Dow is down 75 in the last minute of the day. 1 minute to play in the third period, says DQ. 1 minute, they used to say in Boston. 1 minute. SoFi, 525 at the moment, down 72 cents. Volume now, 120,600,000 shares. 120,600. Crazy. Matterport has traded some volume as well. It's been showing other signs of life lately. Yeah, I dream about Southern girls with mustaches. That's what DQ dreams about. Well, we all have our, weirdness about us, I suppose. 78-point drop on the Dow. GameStop 93.48 and SoFi 525 at the moment. And we are coming into the bell here to shut down trading for the day. And then it's all about the aftermarket and earnings coming up. And the conference call from SoFi will come out. Lots to follow. There it is. Larry has rung the bells. It's official. We're done for trading on the markets. How are these shares going to do in the after hours? Man, oh man. What a day. What a day. Larry Titus, what a day. Exactly. SoFi, 523 to 525. Looks like we closed out at 525. Now we're at 526 on the aftermarket, up 1 penny. 85-point drop on the Dow, a 9.75-point gain on S&P, 114-point gain on NASDAQ. It was a mixed market today. I think we've hit a temporary low for now. We may have an update tomorrow. We'll see how everything consolidates, and we'll watch the after hours, obviously, tonight. $3.19 drop on oil to $99.90. That's a good sign. SEC is investigating Morgan Stanley for possible fraud, manipulating AMC, GameStop prices, and dark pool trading. Oh, well, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? That would be really interesting. Not like we don't know there were shenanigans going on. Hello. Cindy, we are at 541. SoFi right now is 538. Yeah, it's moving. SoFi moving higher in the after hours right now. 543 right now on your SoFi, up 18 cents right now. 39,000 traded. SoFi moving higher. Shorters aren't there. The shorters aren't there. More buying still coming in. Interesting patterns on how this works, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. 543 on would appear to be on SoFi. 539, 530, 43. Susan, there has been so much fraud and dark pools, including politicians, etc., all making bank. As middle class 401k is being wiped out, they're just handing out billions to other countries. Michael, ATIP did it again, just like yesterday. Heads down at the last minute. ATIP closing at 140, down a nickel at the very end of the day. It took a dip right at the end of the day. That's true. High of the day, 154. That was the opening. 1.1 million traded on ATIP today, and it's officially trading at 140 at the bell. Rocket Lab closed at 551, and it's at 550 in the aftermarket. SoFi right now, 538 last trade on the aftermarket, up 13 cents at the moment on 79,000 shares on SoFi. GameStop closed at $93.49. It's trading at $97 in the aftermarket. 97 on GameStop, up 350 at the moment on GameStop. We're looking for a run into the 100 something to write new options tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Twitter 47.24. It's at 47.25 in the aftermarket. Carvana 36.65 final trade down 212. 36.60 down another nickel on the aftermarket. It's bad. AMC 11.85 close, down 67 cents. It's down to 11.78, down 7 more. Now 11.74, down 11 more cents on AMC. GameStop at $94 now, up 51 cents. That's recovered a bit, or reset itself instead of being at 97. Interesting on these after-hour trades. Matterport, 426 at the bell, 430, now up 4 in the aftermarket. Matterport up 4 more at the moment. David, will SoFi go back above 7 this year or head south to 3? I think we're going over 10. I think we're going to go over 10, maybe more on SoFi. SoFi is going to climb here, not going down, going higher. 430 on Matterport, up 4. Just what is going on? Cyxtera 1074 in the aftermarket, no change. We were down 22 cents. ME 243 at the bell, down 8. No trading in the aftermarket at the moment. Nothing trading. Spire 145 at the bell, up 7. No after hours trading yet. SmartRent 391 at the bell. No after hours trading at the moment. Pfizer up 85 today. Hewlett Packard up 53 today. All right. Let's see. Do you think that what happened with SoFi was legit? Halted for 3 hours. Look, I don't know. I can only react to what I see. I'm just happy. I'm actually happy there was a halt because it brought the focus of the market to SoFi. I mean, brought people in going, hey, wait a minute, what's with the SoFi? And SoFi came out with their numbers, and the stock went up in the after the halt. It went higher. Gotta go with that. Plus the volume today, my gosh, 122.2 million volume on SoFi. 80 million shares traded after it came back. 80 million. That's not people getting out. That's people getting in. The selling is shorters. I'm kind of wondering, is half of that volume short volume? Because if it's 40 million being shorted at 5 something a share, that's $200 million of bets against the stock by shorters. What if this thing goes to 650, 750 in the next couple of days, next week? These guys are down $2 a share on 40 million. They're off 80 million big ones. Now, we're talking about the possibility of billion-dollar plus hedge funds. They can afford 50, 80 million in losses. So that's why they're not so nervous about the big picture. We're going to see how this plays out. It is going to be something. It was halted because of Bloomberg. Matterport, the numbers are out. Apparently, they're out on Matterport. Let's see what the stock is doing right now. 417, down 9 cents, apparently. Let me see if I can get this to work over here on Matterport. Matterport shares, 435 I'm showing right now. So hang on, we're up 9 on Matterport. Yeah, we're going straight up here on Matterport. We closed at 426 today. The low today was 394. We're at 435. Now I'm showing 417. So it's jumping around here. I'm not sure who to believe, to be honest. I don't know who to believe. Let's look for press release. Yep, here we go. Matterport announces first quarter 2022 financial results with stronger than expected revenue. Total subscribers increased 70% to 562,000 from a year ago. Subscription rose 24% year over year. First quarter GAAP diluted earnings per share of 23 cents, non-GAAP loss 10 cents. Company reaffirms prior guidance for the full year. Balance sheet remains strong. $600 million in cash and investments, no debt. Do you hear that? Do you hear this? I'm not talking to you, my viewers. I am talking to the market out there that doesn't get it. This company was not an IPO. They didn't go to $400 a share on a promo job by Wall Street. This company went public at $10 a share. They're trading at $4.55. Their capitalization is 1.4 billion, and 600 million of that is cash with no debt. This is a clean balance sheet, a fortress balance sheet. This company will be in business for decades. The street does not understand the upside of this kind of a stock, as many others that we follow the same thing. 470 now on Matterport. All right, let's read this. We are pleased to report another strong quarter, increasing our subscriber count 70%. We expanded spaces under management by 49%. What else are they talking? Real property is the largest asset class in the world, now valued at estimated 327 trillion, reflecting $100 trillion increase in value in recent years. It's more than 15,000 new buildings are completed every day. Did you hear that? 15,000 new buildings are built and completed every day. Every day. Wow, that's amazing. Matterport is leading the industry with over 7 million digital twins. We're creating thousands more each day, while 99% of the world's buildings have yet to be digitized. This enormous market opportunity is expanding, and we remain focused on efficiency, scaling Matterport's business to meet the rising global demand for software-driven property management. It is the only way forward. It is the way to go. We're at 471 on Matterport, up 45 cents. The low was 394. In addition to strong adoption, we are excited to report our total revenue for the first quarter of 2022 was $28.5 million, a $1 million above the high end of our guidance. In addition, non-GAAP loss per share of 10 cents for the quarter was 3 cents better than the top end of our guidance. One of the key strategic levers is subscription revenue, which increased by 24% year over year, comprising over 60% of total revenue for the quarter, and which continues to provide high and stable gross margins. Today, we are reaffirming our prior 2022 revenue and EPS guidance. With $600 million in cash on our balance sheet, we have the financial strength to navigate the macro environment and comfortably achieve a long-term business plan. Wow, this is awesome. It's fantastic. This is really good stuff. You guys can read this at your leisure. Beautiful commentary. I'm telling you, Matterport is it's a bargain down here. 468, 470 on the aftermarket now. We're trading 38,000 shares, and we're up 44 cents to 470 a share. My gosh. In the last month, the stock was 731 back on in early April, like April 10th, 12th. Unbelievable. April 19th, it was 693. It's 470. It's 470. It's a joke. This is such a steal. Unbelievable bargain here. This company is the real deal. 600 million cash in the bank, no debt. There are very few IPOs out there that have that kind of a balance sheet 6 months after going public, a year going after public. No, nobody has this kind of balance sheet. This is awesome stuff. Way to go, Matterport. I love to see the gain, and they deserve so much more. So much more. There you go. Interesting. Phenomenal. Someone screwed up posting on Sofi. The results midday. The halt was mandatory. Heard you say volume baguettes higher SP 2 times over the month. Sofi has gone over 100 million share volume, and it just stalls and is flatter down. So the sellers just keep winning that battle. What the hey, Uncle B? We'll find out tomorrow. Let's see, a nice run at the end for Matterport, and up 4 in the AM aftermarket. Let's see. Bama Babe, it's days like today that just make me love this group here. Uncle Bruce, Auntie Jen, and all the intellectuals are such a fun group. Bama Babe, Matterport increased subscriber 70%. This is so cool. This is so good. By the way, DQ is saying, you know that the Apple computer I ordered? I ordered it in April. It's now delayed until July. There's problems in Shanghai, baby. China problems. Big time at Apple. DQ, you are onto something there. You tipped me off on this, and this is a problem at Apple, and it's growing, and I bet you it's growing and growing and growing. What a mess. How many millions of MacBook Pros are not in stock right now? Yikes. Yikes. It's amazing. SoFi, 537 in the aftermarket right now, up 14. And we'll just see what's going on. Splair, by the way, just in case, I wish you all a good night. Take care, Splair TV. Take care. Karim, 7% increase in subscribers. Matterport is ripping up. DQ up 10%. I'm doing the happy dances, Bama Babe. Matterport and SoFi are long-term golden goose right here. DQ 12%. Matterport just jumped 12%. Let's see. It's Birdie's fault, says DQ. Let's see. I'll take the hit this time. Since so many others blame you for all the others, laughing out loud. These two companies, SoFi and Matterport, long-term will serve us all very well. Oh, yeah. I mean, SoFi sitting on a mountain of money. They're about to get a mountain of money from the government with the student loan buyouts. They're going to get tons of money. DQ, 600 million cash, no debt. Matterport sounds like Alberto Birdie. There you go, Alberto. DQ, I'm holding all of Tio's SPACs. Let them ride, baby. Let's go. Michael, I saw Matterport app being used on the show. This old house on PBS. They're real. They are real. I had to buy another 100 of that stuff, says Cindy. I had to get another 100. Lobo Blast, exactly, Bama Babe. 3 to 5 years from now, we're all going to be writing many covered calls. Stocks go up, guys. Stock up, guys. Buy the dip. There you go. Still waiting on that Spire. Waiting on Spire to tell us what they're up to. Let's take a look over here on that. Let's see if we can get a quote on the Spire shares. There we are. 146 last trade, up 8 cents from the close of 138. That's all we're showing. No, that's sorry. I'm not showing anything. Showing 146 up 8 cents on the day. Nothing at the moment on the Spire. And waiting on any news, press release. Nope, there's nothing yet. Still waiting on Spire. If they're going to release, we got it. Okay, I got Cindy. I got 2100 Matterport now. I'm waiting to write. You betcha. Bama Babe, Lobo Bass. I agree. Jennifer, I've loved Matterport since day one. Such a winner. Matterport 451 up a quarter, jumping around a lot. SoFi 540 up 15. SoFi has traded 1 million shares in the aftermarket tonight, up to 540 a share. Interesting how that is behaving in the after hours. Very interesting to see how that's performing in the after hours. Okay, guys. Matterport volume is now 88,400 right now at the moment at 451 a share. Be interesting to see if there's any upgrades from analysts tomorrow. We'll see if there's anything there at all. And then, of course, SoFi will come up with their earnings call later tonight, which probably in the next 10, 15 minutes, they'll be coming up with that. All right, Steven, SoFi going to do another earnings, or was that it? They're going to do their call. DQ, okay, gang, got to get the kid later, everybody. Robert, is Spire earnings not tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? I'm not exactly sure. I thought there was somebody else tonight, but I wasn't sure who else it was. Might have been just the two, Matterport and SoFi, with other earnings tomorrow. We'll be following all this the best we can. Boy. Yeah. Interesting how the market on the interest rates backed off. Look at the 10-year note, 2.994. Germany, 1.011. Interest rates did back up today. We'll be watching that tomorrow closely to see if there's any more continuation of that. The euro, 105.32. The yen was at 130. Pound at 123. They all dropped on the US dollar today again. We'll follow that through tomorrow as well. Okay, guys? Spires tomorrow, says DH, at market close. Right on, Spires tomorrow. Okay. Not including CYXT, which of these former SPACs will go back to 10, Uncle Bruce? And if you say which you think, would you think not until the end of the year or later? Best guesstimates, I won't hold you to it. You know, my friend, I'm so tired. I can't go there right now. I need to stop and get a break. I'm exhausted. It has been a couple of sessions for me today, and I need a break here until tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. I show Spire tomorrow, Sextero on Thursday. Karim Spire 511. That's tomorrow. Michael Downs, thank you for the thumbs. ME 512. So that's the day after tomorrow. So we got a couple more coming this week. We'll watch for that. We're seeing Matterport now at 455, up 29 cents on the aftermarket, 94,000 traded. We're showing Sofi at 540 on 1.1 million, up 15 cents. Looking good there. And I'm going to say my good nights to you guys and say thank you all for hanging out with me for 2 long shows today. We did 2 big ones today. Lots of activity here. My goodness, did we do some work today. Thank you all. Thank you for those of you who are subscribing to this channel, those of you who are becoming members of this channel. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Love having you around. Thank you. 313 still watching. We have 274 thumbs ups. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Bama Babe, you got it right there. You said it all right there with the knee emojis. I think I'll throw in there a couple of knee emojis. I'm not that tired that I can't throw up some knee emojis. Absolutely. Guys, have a good evening tonight. Take care, everybody. Zach, thanks for your amazing coverage. Triple overtime. We did it all today, didn't we? We covered a lot. And we'll see you tomorrow morning before 8:30. If you're a Gold Bagel member, we'll be on before 8:30 for you with an trading alert show, which we do every morning. And then we'll be here at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Wednesday tomorrow. And don't forget tomorrow night, prime time with Uncle Bruce. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, 8 o'clock for Gold Bagel members. Become a Gold Bagel member right now and join the party. Thank you all. Peace out from Calgary. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. And Blair, don't forget Amsterdam. We got to get together. Have a good evening, everybody. We'll talk Europe tomorrow for sure. Thank you, guys. Thanks, pal. Duncan, thank you, buddy, for being here. Duncan, you have a great night, pal. You take care. Splair, cheers to all. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.